Good morning, everyone. Mayor Steve Wilder here from the city of North Canton with our weekly community update for Wednesday, October the 7th. Hope everyone is doing fine and enjoying the beautiful fall weather that we're having. So here we go. Beginning October 10th, our city residents may take their North Canton utility bill showing Kimball Trash Removal Services to Moeller Lumber, True Value, located at 4214 Portage Street Northwest. Our city residents may receive up to 25 leaf bags free. That's per utility customer until November the 15th. Kimball will pick up the leaf bags beginning October the 18th and weekly thereafter, concluding on November the 28th. Please note the leaf bags set out before October the 18th or after November the 28th will not be recycled. They'll be just taken to the regular disposal site. You may have seen this information on your utility bill. So we're offering our free leaf bags again, and you may receive up to 25 bags free per utility customer. Share that with you. Folks, we had a successful event over the weekend, the 2020 North Canton Chocolate Walk, coordinated by the North Canton Area Chamber of Commerce. It was a cool day, off and on, but I understand over 200 plus tickets were sold, and my wife Mary and I had our table on the sidewalk right in front of City Hall, and we visited with everyone seeking their choice of dark or milk chocolate. Just so you know, salted caramel was by far the favorite. I want to thank Wagner's Chocolates for supplying our supply this year. I asked the participants where they were from, and it was interesting to hear the responses. I want to share those with you today. We had people from Greentown, Ohio, Greene, Ohio, Plain Township, Canton, Ohio, Akron, Ohio. We had people up from Canton South. We had people in from Jackson Township, Cleveland, Ohio. We had a couple that were vacationing from Kennebunkport, Maine, and they heard about this on social media. They thought it was a novel idea, so they came out and they participated in it, and had a nice conversation with those folks from Kennebunkport. Of course, we had a few North Canton residents, Lake Township and Hartville, Ohio, Massillon, and Louisville. And some were repeat customers, but most were visiting for the first time. They had heard about the event through social media, and a few were visiting the area with family and thought it would be a wonderful and fun thing to do as a couple or as a family. Some people told us that they weren't aware of all the small businesses in North Canton and would remember what they had to offer. And again, this time the weather was a little cooler than last year and none of the chocolate was melting. But you know what, folks? I want to highlight our small businesses who supported this. And I just want to go down the list, if you don't mind. Of course, the North Canton Chamber of Commerce, Pinecone Gift Shop, Hearing Inc. right over on West Maple Street, City Hall from North Canton, we participated, the library, North Canton Fire Department, Bronzeberry, that is, they were stationed at Bitzer Park. They're a little company out of Massillon, I think. Our North Canton YMCA, Farmers Insurance, the Ashland McKelly down on South Main Street, Sprinkle City, Pat's Creamery, American Family Insurance, Pond Weiser, Fish My Spot, J-Tech, a new business that just came into town this summer, North Canton Cleaners, Logan Sports, Perennial Smiles, and Wagner Chocolates, and Wayne Savings Bank, and Vista Psychological, Yera Capelli, Salon, Body, Mind, and Spine Wellness, Prestige Ballroom, Amplified Audiology, North Canton JCs were stationed there at Zion Church parking lot. Harnack Insurance was also up in that area, and of course Zion United Church of Christ. So, you know, folks, thank you for participating in that chocolate walk and raising funds for the chamber and having people experience the small businesses we have in town. I hope maybe more people will join next year and make it even a bigger and more enjoyable chocolate walk. So our North Canton Farmers Market. Okay, it's going to be held indoors at 1447 North Main Street, North Canton, It is the former Kmart building. And here's some things you might want to know. It will be open every Wednesday, October the 21st through April the 28th, except for the last 2 weeks of this year. So it's going to start on October the 21st, and we're going to have it run through April the 28th, except for the last 2 weeks of this year. Now, the hours of operation are going to be from 3 to 6 p.m. And you can get more information if you like on North Canton at facebook.com, North Canton Farmers Market at facebook.com, or hashtag North Canton Farmers Market, excuse me, at instagram.com, or just go to the website at www.northcantonfarmersmarket.com. It's been a wonderful success for us, and I can't thank the Groschmidts enough and everybody for participating in it. And we're going to take it and put it in the Kmart building for the time being. So what are some fun things that individuals, families can do, and your friends? Well, right now, playing at the Playhouse, it's Boo at the Playhouse. And it is going to be located up in the rear parking lot, or the north parking lot of at Hoover High School. So Boo at the Playhouse, and it's a trick-or-treat arts entertainment walk. It runs about 40 minutes, and all groups will be social distance and must wear masks throughout the entire walk. Therefore, each reservation is booked 5 minutes apart, and there's a maximum number of 10 allowed in each group reservation. Now, please note, once you purchase a slot, it will close out that slot so no one else and another party can join you. So please make sure you purchase your correct amount of tickets for your time, as you won't be able to add on later. And you'll be given a bag at the beginning of the walk so you can collect all your treats along the way. It's a spooktacular time. So come on out and patronize the Playhouse. Just so you know, the tickets are $10 per person, and arrive about 20 minutes before your reserved time in order to maintain social distancing. Patrons must wear, again, a mask or facial covering, and yes, it can just be a Halloween mask if it covers your mouth and nose areas. No outside drinks or food are permitted, and the anticipated tour length is about 40 minutes. I believe there's about 7 or 8 stations that are specially created by the North Canton members of the North Canton Playhouse. So come on out and be a part of that. We'd like to salute, I want to start trying to salute some businesses in town, and just a few things that I get from the chamber. Pinecone Gift Shop is having a special show on Friday and Saturday. It's called A Gathering of Colonial Wares. So you may want to touch base with them about that. Excuse me, let me back up on the Playhouse. Folks, if you go to their website, you'll go and you can see where you can purchase your tickets. And it has a time slot there for you. Some are already sold out for this weekend. And I wanted to double check. I should have mentioned that this is going to occur every Sunday through November 1st. So that's going to be, the October 4th is done. So this one is the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, and November 1st. Those Sundays are available for viewing Boo at the Playhouse. You may get in on the 11th, but you'd have to go online to check on that. So I had to go back to that, I'm sorry. Our North Canton JCs is sponsoring a Socktoberfest. Yes, a Socktoberfest during the month of October. However, they're not only including asking for new socks, but bras, underwear, and t-shirts. So those all have to be new, but they're getting a head start on the holidays for some of our local charities. And I brought my special nachos socks. They're brand new, haven't been worn. So I'm donating about 12 socks to the Socktoberfest for the JCs. Now you have some drop-off locations for that. You have the Chamber, our North Canton Public Library, the YMCA, and our Wayne Savings Bank. And they'll collect those through the month of October. And, God bless the JCs. They're always got a project to help benefit our community and others. So that's the Socktoberfest during the month of October. Thank you very much. I'll give you a heads up too on our North Canton Lions Club. They have their fall craft show, and that's scheduled for Saturday, uh, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. But that's going to be on the October the 17th. So just give you a heads up on that. And I don't know if you noticed along Main Street, that crosswalk in front of St. Paul's to what the North Canton YMCA, yeah, we have that illuminated now. So as you travel through there, please share extra caution, especially during school hours, before and after school, and just any other time when pedestrians want to cross that walk. Just be very, very careful for us, but it's the lighted area now for you. Something that's been a tradition for the city of North Canton has always been during Fire Prevention Week. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we used to have an open house at the North Canton Fire Station at 300 North Main Street. In talking with Chief Bacon, again, and complying with the safety concerns for COVID-19 for their personnel and for others who want to visit the fire department. That was canceled this year. But I want you to know that you can always go to their website or the city's website, or excuse me, the fire department has a Facebook page, or the city website for the fire department. And they do have several safety tidbits of safety information for you. But this is Fire Prevention Week, and that's October 4th through the 10th. And the theme is Serve Up Fire Safety in the Kitchen. And as cooking remains the leading cause of home fires, there's a number of things there that you should be keeping aware of. The main one is keeping your eye on what food you're cooking and never leave it unattended. And being very careful with being in the kitchen. Again, that's the leading cause of fires in the kitchen is unattended cooking. And let's see. Something else that you might want to remember is our smoke alarms. You can check those monthly. Smoke alarms detect and alert people, to a fire in the early stages. Hopefully you have those throughout your home, and they can make, a difference in life or death in a fire. And working smoke alarms cut the risk of dying in a home fire. You can check those monthly by just doing the battery test. But if you want to go in and think about that this week, I would highly recommend you just make sure your smoke detectors and your CO2 detectors are operating functionally. And you can test those once a month by using the little test button and make sure that the batteries are good and sounding. You should also think about, again, revisiting your home escape plan in case there is a fire in your home, whether you're 1 level or 2-story. What is your plan? Educate your kids on that in case you're not home for some reason, that they know how to get out of the house in a safe manner as quickly as possible. You might, at this time of year, be careful about your heating equipment. Is one of the leading causes of home fires during the winter month. Space heaters are a type of equipment most often used in homes, heating equipment fires. So be very careful about keeping things away from your space heaters and things like that. And always have a qualified professional maybe to check your heating system and your furnace and make sure your filters are clean. I just want to go back one more thing on about fire prevention. As a police officer, I had to respond to a call of a youth who was burned. He was warming up some liquid in a microwave, and unfortunately, the microwave wasn't at the chest level or counter level. It was elevated. When he took this heated liquid out, it spilled on him and terribly burned his stomach. And so I want to caution you for your little ones to be very, very careful about putting things in a microwave to heat a liquid because it was unfortunate. This little boy did recover, but he had some second-degree burns, and that was very, very, very disturbing to have to respond to that call and console the family and the boy. But just a word of caution, even around microwaves. And folks, it's October. Get out and enjoy the weather. Get some walking in with your family and friends. Enjoy the Hoover Trail. Our fall leaves will be peaking before you know it. The fresh air will do us good. Again, we'll get through this period of time. Um, I caution everybody to just maintain your own personal cleanliness, your personal health, and I still encourage people to wear a facial covering. Let's see, oh, mine's in my pocket already. Okay, and when you're going in and out and you're interacting with people, just for your own protection, just as a suggestion, I think it'd be a wise thing to do so that we're all here a year from now. So that's it from Mayor Wilder today. We'll see you next week at this time. By the way, our roads are I know the question comes up about East Maple. The bridge is still under construction. We're getting people through there. Thank you very much for your patience. And those improvements to the intersections by Walsh University and Washington Square are moving right along. We got the sidewalks in by an extension for Walsh University. And over there on 55th Street or East Hill Street, the sidewalks are in, the gutters are in. Now they're cleaning out the road for repaving. So that's progressing. And with the weather, we'll be able to continue to get that project done sooner, hopefully by the end of the month. So thank you for your patience. Keep well and stay safe. Remember, I have faith in our community that we still care for one another. And just have a great week. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for your time and attention.